Hello everyone, for today's video I have a nothing but data input quote unquote build slash moveset. So firstly, of course, this was suggested by the Ahead Gaming. So guys, if you have any moveset theme suggestions for yourself or any build suggestions in general or character builds, please feel free to leave them in the comments and the best ones will be used for future videos. So I've done a few videos similar to this, like using nothing but stone bullets and nothing but body change, and I think I did dust attack, I'm not entirely sure. But to be honest, this wasn't that bad, to be honest. It was actually, this was actually fun. So with that being said, let's just get into the first battle for this video. So for this video, as you guys just saw, I've actually reset my stats. So instead of having like 125 points in, basic attack, strike, supers and stamina, I now have 125 points in key, stamina and of course basic attacks, with 0 points in health, key based supers and strike based supers. And the QQ bang I'm using, I actually had to make it, which is, I believe it gives me plus point, like max plus points in, my stats. So basically stamina, key and basic attacks, but it gives me minus points in health, key based supers and of course strike based supers. And with this build, given that of course I'm using literally nothing but data input, having any sort of points in strike or key based supers would be literally pointless. So there, I broke his guard, I broke his guard beforehand and he went for Fuji Super Saiyan. Kind of saw it coming because, there's quite a bit of distance, separating us. He just got a stamina reset. It was pretty damn obvious at that point, as well as the fact that I was winning, that he was going to try and attempt a transformation to maybe try and give himself a bit of an edge, of course, break his guard. So these are going to be a mix of both, if I remember, both player and rank battles with limitations turned off, so levels and super soul effects will actually take effect. Now, the super soul I'm using, I forget what it's called, you'll see it momentarily, I guess, but it only activates when you go for data input, and when you do use it, right there, looks like you're done. It's Android 13 Super Soul, and basically, when you use it, it will temporarily give you a massive increase in what it says normal attacks, but I'm guessing it means, just like basic melee attacks, so like key blasts and just, like your normal combo strings. Because key blasts are considered normal attacks, quote unquote normal or melee, surprisingly enough. Actually, I think it's only they were in Xenoverse 1 if I remember. I mean, if I'm wrong here, guys, please do let me know in the comments. But I'm pretty sure they're just classed as normal / melee rather than key-based supers or ultimates or whatever. So yeah, I mean, like what I said, this is actually a pretty damn fun build to use. Now, I think it will be tomorrow or in the next few days, but I hope it's going to be tomorrow. I'm actually going to do an overpowered data build, what? An overpowered, guys, let me just try again. So tomorrow there's going to be an overpowered data input build, which I think I will change the stats again, but, I'm not entirely sure yet. So I think this guy's figured out that, data input only works for basic attacks, hence why he went for a few Super God Fist attempts. And of course, my Super Soul changes my charged Key Blast to the Power Key Blast. I mean, I would prefer if it's like the Barrage or the Rush Key Blast, but I'll get over it one day, hopefully. So there he went for the Golden Form. I got for another data input. I think if I remember these, I think he's going to try and go for an Emperor's Death Beam in a moment, which, I mean, yes, that would have hit me. And because I have no evasive, as you'll see in the, I think the next fight or the fight after, basically the fourth, but the third or fourth fight, having an evasive on this build would have actually been pretty damn nice. I would have just, any evasive, like instant rise, it will do the job. But there's one fight where I really did wish, and yes, it is this fight right here, it's been Cell Games Arena. This fight right here, you'll see why I really, wish I had the, any evasive at this point. So he's running, I believe he was Saint Spirit, but definitely Serious Bomb. So in a moment, he's gonna break my guard. Right there, I went for the standard break attempt. Well, I went for it. I don't remember going for it in the sense that I meant to go for it, but I messed up when he went for his own. I think I could have maybe vanished out of it, but I didn't say that. Right. So there he goes to Serious Bomb. That does, just a ridiculous amount of damage, and I mean, I'm gonna lose basically. If I had an evasive though, of course that wouldn't have been any sort of issue. He's also running Burst Rush and the Broly evasive, Blaster Meteor, whatever it's called, I don't know. At this point, I know for a fact he wasn't trying to defeat me, finish me off using the evasive, to finish me off in style. But unfortunately for him, I'm going to make a bit of a comeback here. Not to the point where I'm going to win, but I will make I say a comeback. I think it's going to be game in a moment. He goes for the throw there. He's got no stamina right now. I was thinking, well, if I break his guard now, there's literally nothing I can do to defeat him before his stamina recharges. So I decided to leave it. I would have broken his guard a little bit later on when I knew I would be able to do enough damage, assuming I had, a stamina. to, you know, go in and finish him off, but that's why I didn't break it. I mean, there's like a good opportunity there, but because I knew for a fact that I could beat him, I decided to give him a few rematches. This is the second fight we had, like it's like the first rematch, and he picks, as you guys can see, the time skip version, or rather the welcome preset, or preset 2 of it. So there, I was pretty confident he was going to go for maybe like a stamina break attempt, hence why I didn't vanish straight away, because, well, yeah, beforehand, because if he did, I could of course then vanish to protect myself. So I go for data input, but the supercell kicks in, but the effect of the ability didn't because I didn't complete it. So here I send him flying away with the heavy smash, go for it again, pretty nice. And with data input, and I think you'll see this in tomorrow's video, the overpowered data input build video, is that, well, okay, so with data input, it only protects you from basic attacks, you know, like, just normal basic attacks, not key blasts or throws, as you can see right there, and it protects you from most, I don't think it's all, but it protects you from most strike-based supers and ultimates. It doesn't protect you from Divine Lasso, and you'll see that in the next fight, I think. I think it does protect you from a handful of key-based attacks, like key-based supers. I don't think there's any key-based ultimates, but I'm not entirely sure yet. Again, guys, if you do know, let me know in the comments. I'll be interested to, you know, find out and to, you know, remember for future use. But with data input, when you use the effect, of course, you know, it only protects you if you don't actually input any additional buttons, you know, for, you know, duration. So with that being said, you can actually use like what L2 and R2, so you can actually prepare to go for like a counter attack while you have it up, which is, I don't think that many people know of that so far. Like, if you got, for example, Evil Blast, and I may use that for the overpowered data input build, which will be up tomorrow again, or whatever. Yeah, I'm going to record after this right here. You can have data input, and when your opponent tries to get, you know, tries to go for like a grab or something, just go for Evil Blast, and that will counter the throw and potentially do quite a bit of damage. Now, with Evil Blast, you can actually purple block it, and I believe if you're like in the air or whatever, you can actually just like move down, like, you know, double tap X or whatever, and they'll actually like, you know, descend, and you'll be, you know, out of danger. Again, like I've already seen on Twitter, I think it's the Black Son Goku and all Syria, supposedly, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, look, with Evil Blast, that seemed like it's going to be a rather disgusting attack, but the thing is, it's not actually that disgusting. It only is if you don't know how to deal with it, but that's the same for everything really, I guess. So here I'm getting quite a few purple blocks off, thinking, well, if you want to just stand still, this right here against this guy are playing matches, of course, limitations and items turned off. Time is set to 3 minutes, well, time is set to 15 minutes, I apologise. So if you want to stall me out, that's fine, I'll just recover stamina, so, you know, I won't complain. So I got for another data input here, very nice. I mean, with data input, again, it's a flashy move. It's probably the flashiest in the game, in my opinion, like behind maybe something like Divine Lasso, I don't know. Like, okay, right here. So Divine Lasso is classed as a strike ultimate, and the data input actually did defend, well, I say defend, it dodged the needles, but I still got hit with it. I don't know what happened there, very interesting. So yeah, again with data input, if you have it up and then you vanish and your opponent goes for back here, oh yeah, right, I love the swing kick as he went for like the, the forward jump or whatever. But again, if you have data input up and then you vanish and your opponent goes for like a back hit or something like that, and assuming you don't try and attack first, you will, you know, dodge it, which is pretty damn cool. So here he goes for, what was it, a third Divine Lasso attempt. I go for the heavy stand break, and from here, it's not going to be game surprisingly. It will in a moment, he vanishes. Oh no, sorry, I lied, I'm a filthy liar. I do apologise. I actually thought he was going to vanish or use break strike, you know, Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black's evasive. Well, he didn't, so I don't know if he gave up or what, I don't know. So next guy, level 99, Angry Explosion, and yeah, Divine Rectification, and for his evasive he has Hyper Movement. And I scanned his moveset like 3 times, I'll do it again in a moment. Right, because I was thinking, hold on a second, why are you using Hyper Movement? It's now utterly trash. I mean, you still, technically speaking, you can still use it to break your opponent's guard, assuming that, you know, they go for an ultimate, for example, Justice Combination, and they have 1 bar or under of stamina. If not, it will just tank 1 bar of stamina right there. Look how I went for the double-handed MOG backflip. Still don't know how to, you know, do that on, you know, by will, I guess. Again, I think it's just the default recovery animation when you know, bounce off like an invisible ground or something. For example, like this stage, the Sky stage, the Space Earth or Space Vegeta stage, or something like that. But yeah, I mean, again, Hyper Movement, if, you know, you use it when your opponent goes for like an ultimate, it won't break their guard, but regardless, it will tank, well, I say tank, it will, you know, remove 1 bar of their stamina. again, there may be a few situations that, you know, where that might actually be useful, you know, what that mean. But for the most part, I just don't think that's going to be all that useful in the long run. So unfortunately, rip hyper movement. Never forget, guys. 2016 to 2017. Thank you. Please leave a like to pay your respects, or just type F in the comments. Okay, so yeah, I mean, this fight's almost over now. I mean, it was pretty damn close, but I think the reason why it was close, or as close as it's getting, is because, again, I have, you know, one skill. It's over an attack, it's just a skill on this moveset. But there, I do break his guard. And from here, I think it's going to be game. Yes, it will be. Just go for the basic heavy mouse same combo, because, you know, it'll do quite a bit of damage. Yeah, into the heavy smash there, and that is enough to put that guy away. Okay, so going into the final battle for this video, and again, I really did enjoy doing this. This was rather fun. Like, I've done a few in the past, like, yeah, as I've already mentioned, body change, stone bullet, and I think I did dust attack. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just trying to think. But this by far was my favourite. So this guy, he picks the first preset of Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Fair enough, no one uses him ever. Yeah, so go for data input there. Squeaky chair. Go for data input there. Yeah, and I think against this guy, I'm going to constantly use it to try and refresh it, because I don't think in any fight, apart from this one maybe, like, I think in this fight I had it up constantly from the moment when, you know, I actually had enough ki, or rather, you know, the moment I started using it. So yeah, basically, I'm going to be using data input quite a bit in this specific fight. I mean, I'm blocking there. I don't know why, like, if I just stand still, like right here, yeah, I'll just go for the, you know, Ultra Instinct, quote unquote, there. I blocked, you have to try and get a hook block off, very nice work right there. Go for another data input to, of course, reset it. I don't think this Super Soul increases the length of data input. I don't think it does, but again, it gives you a massive increase in what they call, you know, normal attacks, not melee attacks, just normal attacks. It's a temporary XL, you know, extra large kappa increase. That's pretty cool. So I think for like the next like 10 or so seconds, or 10-20 seconds, however long it may be, yeah, of course he's going for max ki right now. I go for the bomb, not the bomb, the power, or like the fully charged ki, that's whatever it is. For the next, you know, 10 or so seconds, you know, he's going to go for a few big bang attempts, and I just peppered up most of them from this point on, and apart from that one right there, like when he goes for it and there's a bit of distance, I do pepper block it, yeah, right there, for, you know, 2 pepper blocks off there. I think that's the only, I think you can only get 2 pepper blocks off, I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, break his guard there, go for another data import, he goes for a big bang attack again, perfect block it, very nice, he goes for it again right there, try to perfect block it, and the reason why I didn't, of course, was because, you know, we was pretty damn close. He goes for it again there, by hitting to, of course, cancel the big bang attack out. Very nice. Heavy ki blast there again. I think, yeah, again, guys, any moment now, it's going to be game. Is it? Yeah, back it there. It's got no stand right now, so it's pretty much game. Yeah. Heavy smash into the aura burst, which didn't work the first time. I think he might go for another big bang attack in the moment. No, it doesn't. He goes for maximum charge, and again, from there, the aura burst, and that is enough to put that guy away. Okay, guys, so thank you ever so much for watching this video. Overpowered data input build will be up tomorrow, and guys, with that being said, thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time.